our investigation in our office is currently on track. We are continuing to work with our experts, gathering documents, and talking to individuals that we believe may have information helpful to our investigation. It's difficult for us to comment about the pace of the investigation occurring either at Boeing or with the AAIB because, as you know, that information is not public right now. We understand the AAIB can take up to a year to issue their final report, and we hope they may be forthcoming with information before then. But right now, we are continuing our own investigation.
Okay. And like as compared to your previous experience in other crashes, like do you think the current investigation is on pace?
Well, as you know, the AAIB released the preliminary report, which was fairly quick but highly decontextualized and led to more questions than it provided answers. Based on previous cases, so far this appears to be following about the same track in terms of the pace. We would hope, though, that there would be more information coming sooner than later.
Okay. And many families have lost their like the only breadwinner that they have in their family. So do you think the 1 crore, the one-time 1 crore payment that Air India is offering to Tata, like is it enough?
Well, I mean, I think it's the one-time payment that's currently being offered, I think is certainly helpful to families in the short term. But in terms of long-term payments for them, a one-time payment is certainly not going to be enough to offset the loss of income or the loss of the family member to these families. And so the answer to your question is no, that payment is not going to be sufficient over the rest of their lives.
Do you think that the documents that the Tata or the Air India have are making the families sign? Do you think like it would negatively impact the US claims against Boeing?
And so I think what you're asking about are the waivers or claim forms that families are being requested to sign for the interim payments. We had an opportunity to look at some of the early documents that were being offered by Air India. And at least with respect to the one small waiver provision that I noticed, or actually it was an indemnity provision, all it spoke to was the requirement for the person receiving the money on behalf of the family to agree to indemnify against other family members who might come forward later. That should have no effect whatsoever in claims